Good morning everybody and welcome back to Reachin Reverie. On today's video we are continuing where we left off in the series of us building our shop from the ground up. And so today we have all of these angled roofing joists up here on the roof, and we are going to line them up and get them measured out well and nailed in. So Josh is actually on the other side nailing that second one, and he's going to be working on this side and I'll be on the other side, and you guys enjoy. Alright, the back end of the 24-foot section is nailed all pretty, or screwed in. And now Josh is working on building our pony wall or jack wall off this back end, and then we'll start putting in our angled rafter roof joists up on this section. You can hear him making those cuts. Oh, it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna go get you the drill. It looks like a little ladder. You can see a little better out here the reason that we need a pony wall at the back of the bathroom in line with the angle of this roof to support it, since we aren't going to have the end over here going a foot up off the back of that wall. Will line up right exactly with where the roofing material is going to sit. Once we get this backside screwed in, we will be done and ready for our next assignment, which we are ready for at this point. This took way longer than we thought. One of these days I'm going to catch him on camera, but we have a really cute, adorable little ground squirrel that has decided to take shelter in our pipes. And he'll run across and go into that one and come back, and he'll forage around in these areas. And when he sees us coming, he darts in to these piping. And I've just seen him running back and forth. He's a cute little guy. I set my camera down at the opening of one of the pipes I saw him using to see if we can catch him on camera. But he's a smart little guy. Doesn't want to come out when we're near, but you can see his little digging at the entrance. He's been coming around and foraging right in this area. And then we also have piping over there. So he's dwelling in this whole little area. So adorable. I think I'm going to set my camera out one more time and see if we can catch him on camera. So this is super sweet. We shop at McCoy's for just about anything that you can need for our building projects, and they knew that we are moving into the shop here as soon as we get it built, and they've been saving boxes for us from when they get inventory in, and so we should have just enough to get all packed up for our move. And I just thought that that was the sweetest thing. So I'm loading up these into my car. We had run over there to grab some more nails and buy the insulation for our shop this afternoon, and we're so thankful. That saves us from having to go out and buy a bunch of totes and boxes. Get to recycle them. Back here at the shop project, we're working on cutting the blocking so that we can put up our fascia boards around the building. Got our blocking started.
This one is really cool.
Right now, Josh is putting in a 2x4 over the lip of the framing so that we can have nailers to put our plywood ceiling on. So that's going to be areas where he can screw the plywood in along the edges. The angle is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. So right now he's putting on our blocking on the outside that we'll attach the fascia to. Needs to come towards you just a hair. Little more, that's good. So we're making sure the blocking is in line with the angle of the roof.
Block.
Block. Let me know when you're ready.
I've got to change some stuff up here.
I'm gonna get down before you throw that block at me. He dropped the last block, but I caught it. I caught that one out of the air. That actually surprised me. My spidey reflexes.
Okay, you want to go check the angle?
On my way. Checking the angle. Towards you. That's good. Gonna go grab another block and let's just repeat.
Please watch yourself.
Got it.
Have a place to put it. Can you go find me a sheet of plywood, just a skinny sheet of plywood that I could span across here?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be here first. Give me 2 blocks. Maybe, let me see that block. Just watch your head. I don't have secure on this bill. Okay. Yeah. That'll work, but it's still barely spanning. There we go. Okay, come on up. can hand me all of them and you don't have to keep coming up and down.
Okay, I'll stand out there and look at your angles.
Maybe pass a hammer.
The hammer? One more. You making me make up for your stair stepping this morning?
How's it feel?
Feeling the burn. Okay. And so, what did you need from me?
Go out there, a hammer?
A hammer? Got it. I'm a good gopher. If I can remember where we left the hammer. This is the story of my life today. Where did we use the hammer? We need a designated spot. Oh, it's on the scaffolding. You are correct. Right where we left it, hey? Imagine that. You ready for me to come up with a hammer? Okay.
Nope.
You're doing great. So now you want me outside? Look at the angles?
Yes.
Okay. It's doing awesome. All right. That one's perfect.
Right there?
Yeah, that right there. So what we're doing is we're putting these blockings on that we're going to put a outside board that we call a fascia on, so that we can have a 1 foot overhang past the edge of the building, just to, help prevent water damage, let the water roll off, and kind of keep it away from the structure a little bit. Let me know if you need anything. We're not going to tell them what you said you needed.
Okay. I didn't know I was still being recorded.
Always. Always be prepared.
Unfortunately.
Needs to go away from you a little bit. Right there. How's that view up there?
Quite great. As long as you don't worry about being shaky at the knees.
Oh yeah, that's why it's you up there.
Or you forgot to screw it in. That's nerve-wracking. Alright.
Just don't lean back. Your ends look really good going down the line. I guess those are my ends, huh?
Oh no, you're gonna take.
I'm gonna take credit because I measured that out.
It's not good.
You can see what we're doing here. It's gonna come out about a foot. It's looking great.
How are they looking going down? I know they're all the same.
Honestly, it almost looks like it's tilted just because of the warp of the board.
Yeah.
It looks like they're tilted up just a hair.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. You think the weight of the roof will help us out?
Oh yeah. Does it look about a foot away?
Let's come back and take a look. See.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Here in a little while.
It looks about a foot away for me. I'm eyeballing it. But you measured it out.
Yeah, well, see how much I messed up. Figure it out.
You can see we already did
You ready?
for that side. That looks good.
Yeah, right when I throw the hammer down, I have 2 used boards.
So I'm looking at the bathroom and it almost looks like we're missing one. Did you skip one on purpose down there? It looks good. It's like you know what you're doing or something.
Don't know what.
Yeah, that's much better. Much better see. Yes. Yeah, I thought that you had left that one out for a reason. We just forgot. It's alright. At least you had it cut already. Just go back up and pop it on. Yeah. Okay, so what's next?
Scaffolding on the long side.
Okay. I think I already moved that scaffolding for you. Scaffolding on the long side. I was looking out for you. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it on this long side on the outside. And so we finished the 2 short sides. Getting them all set up. All right, so he has put in all of these boards coming out so that now we have a 1 foot past the edge of the building is where we're coming out at now. Our next step is we are going to put on fascia boards on all of the sides. That fascia is just going to be a board that goes all the way the length of this and kind of caps off these posts, so it's a nice smooth board going all the way down, and it'll strengthen it up, even it out. It's going to be looking good. I got it. Are you gonna pass me that plywood?
Yeah, I probably should if I need it. Just keep it like right here. If I need it, we'll go. Pass it up there.
All right. He's gonna come on down and we'll get working on them fascias. Got it? He's got it. I think you did step on one of the corners.
Just set it right up on your ladder. Or just hold it on your shoulder and I'll come and get it from you.
Okay. Needs to come to me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Right there. Go back in about an inch. Right there. And then out maybe 1/8 of an inch. That's good. That fixed it. We unnailed the one nail we had in. We flipped the board and now it is good on top. It fixed the sag. So if you have a board that goes like this, turn it upside down. That's what we needed to do here. If it was too big of a dip, we would have taken like a board or a shovel or a stick and pushed up and then nailed it in to try to correct that but we didn't have to. And Josh came up with this cool tool for me, so I didn't have to sit here and hold it until he nailed it, where he nailed this essentially a piece of wood with a lip on the end to hold the board on one side. And that is awesome. So now he's gonna go down the line, make sure that the rafters are straight, and nail this fascia to those boards. So he's actually measuring to make sure that they are true 16-on centers at the top of the board. We know that they're 16-on centers at the bottom, but some of the boards are twisted a little bit. So he's measuring from the middle of each top, and then he knows where to straighten it out to. And that sound that keeps coming off and on, it is our air compressor that has a hose attached for his nailing gun. So it does have a little leak in there, so every now and then it kicks back on to repressurize, and then once it gets to the right pressure, it cuts off. Of course, as he nails, it's gonna turn back on, so he has the right pressure for his nailing. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this all the way around. All right, the first fascia's on. And we'll do that to all the sides. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It just cleans it all up. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and be sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay up to date with everything going on here at Reachin Reverie. This video is a part of a series where we are building our shop, and we don't want you to miss what happens next. It's coming together. How exciting. Now, I did request 6 days off so we could try to get as much of this building put together as possible. And Josh, he requested a week off. So he's gonna be working on this throughout the rest of the week. And I do also have tomorrow, that's my last day off, but I won't be here at the property tomorrow. I will be back in town at the rental property trying to get things ready for our big move over here onto our homestead. So we'll be packing, doing laundry, cleaning up, organizing. That way we can be one step closer on that front. Josh is going to continue for the rest of the week working on this, and we'll see where we end up. And then of course this weekend is Labor Day, so we're both going to have a 3-day weekend, and we'll get back to it and try to get done even more. We are a little concerned. We were hoping that, you know, after 5 days we would have the roof on, and that is not there yet. As you can see, we do still have a little bit of a drafty skylight going on situation here, and we are expecting rain in the forecast consecutively over the next 4 days. So we're not quite as far as we wanted to be. We did take just a little bit longer than we expected on each project along the way. So all we can do is do the best we can, and that's what we can do. So we're not going to fret about it. If it gets a little rain in there, it's going to be fine. It'll dry up. We are here in the desert, and then hopefully by the weekend we will have the roof on. Once the roof is on, we can start working on things on the inside like insulation, electrical, getting our mini split put in, doors and windows, and go from there. So lots of exciting things coming up, and of course this is a homesteading channel. So once we're done with this shop build, you will be seeing more around the homestead, and so there's a lot to come. So don't forget, again, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys so much today for hanging out and choosing this video to watch. Now, before I head back into town for the evening, I do like to spend a little bit of time each evening collecting grass seeds from around the property from native grasses, and I just carry them over and I've been sprinkling them on our leach field. So that's something I'm probably going to devote the next few minutes to before I head out. That way we can really try to start getting something established over there. Just like that.